seats. We're about to get this thing back on the road. All right, guys. Are you ready for some more comedians? 5 people are ready for more comedians. Okay. I'd like to give up the stage to a really good friend of mine, great comedian. Give it up for Tony Sallis.
And I just want to thank you guys for packing this room, for all the hard work these guys put on. There's a lot more people here than I thought there would be. I'm just going to tell you briefly how my morning went because it was so wonderful. I set my alarm to wake up at 7. That's when I wanted to get up. My body apparently was like, you should probably get up at 9:30. Which normally wouldn't be a problem, except I work at 10. I work 45 minutes away. So I did the white thing. Right thing. No, the white thing, because I don't know too many of my colored friends that would do this. I called my boss, and I told him the truth. I was like, hey boss, I'm running a little late, I slept in. He flipped out. He's like, dude, it's going nuts, you need to get here. Right, state of emergency. So you guys know, I deliver auto parts. Stressful job. I just want to make it clear, it was kind of a racist joke. I'm really not racist.
Liar.
Mostly. No, not my best friend, like a brother to me. He's black. Check that one off the list. Still holding applications for Indian friends. I'm actually the godfather of his son, who happens to be half black, half white. Now that you know the backstory, I was accused of being racist at work. He goes, "You're racist." I said, "No, I'm not." I actually think if somebody asks you, "Hey, are you racist?" I think it's kind of a trick question. Because there are some slightly darker fellows that I strongly dislike. That doesn't mean you're racist. Take my godson. Half black, half white. I hate that little shit half the time. I don't know if it's the black or white side. I read an article the other week about you gotta do something drastic to change your life. That's perfect. What was I doing? You know, it was that deep thought when you're sitting on the toilet in the morning. So it hit me hard. And I was like, you know what? Got it. Didn't tell anybody. I went out and I got highlights in my hair. It's a big change. I've never done that before in my life.
You go, Tony.
Thanks. I knew I was going to catch a lot of shit for it. Cause I went to work. Boss walks up. My boss, mind you, so he has no fucks given for HR at all. He walks up and goes, "Oh, bro, you got highlights in your hair?" I'm like, "Oh, thanks for noticing." He's like, "Fag." All right, 10 minutes later, another guy walks up. He goes, dude, did you dye your hair? I'm like, yeah, I did, thanks. He's like, gay. So I had enough. I said, you two, come here. Let me lay this out for you. I've been at work for 10 hours now, and the only 2 people that noticed my hair were you two. Clearly, you're checking me out. I had one of like those epiphany moments when I realized I was a fat American, aside from the obvious. And go a little deeper than that. The other day I was watching TV, we were watching a show about commercials. Yeah, like the world's funniest, whatever it was. The show was about commercials. I didn't realize how bad it was until a commercial came on that we were complaining that there were commercials for the commercial show. Like, people were getting angry, like, can't you fast forward this shit? To which commercial? Oh, so I guess we'll jump back on the gay bandwagon. I'm not really making my self-image any more or less gay. I recently bought a new car for myself, a 1992 Mazda Miata. And in case you don't know what that car is, that is like the epitome of trick cars. And it is like, let me give you an example. I went from a Suburban to a Miata. The Suburban I had to step up into. This is what it looks like when I get in the Miata. So, needless to say, I've gotten a lot of shit during traffic. I still text and drive. Fuck the police. That was a side joke. Anyway, I got called because it's a convertible. I actually got yelled at for sitting at a red light. Turned green. I was picking a song, Facebook, and somebody was honking, laying on the horn, like, hurry up, queer bag. You saw how it looked like when I sit in the car? Had no idea I looked like this. I got out of the car. And I politely asked what his fucking problem was. And it looked like those guys in like Grand Theft Auto, like, I actually had to upgrade the suspension because apparently you guys are fairly good at I had excessive uneven tire wear, that's all I'm saying. Okay, this one's going to be a little lengthy, but bear with me because I think you might like it. I was watching a documentary on Dwayne Johnson. Not Mark Johnson, you'll see him later. Dwayne Johnson, know The Rock. We're all the same age. Fuck you guys know who The Rock is, I'm not a nerd. You guys know he created a word? Like his shit is in Webster. Smackdown. I can't, look it up. It will say, Smackdown, the act of bringing an opponent down. It's got a definition. And I was like, that's perfect. I need to do something with that address. I can't create a word, I'm not that good, but I can reinvent words. Like, let's change the meaning of words. We'll make it simple, we'll switch words. I'm thinking mom and bitch. We're gonna swap mom and bitch. they're now gonna mean vice versa. For the people that aren't catching on, hey mom, can I go to the mall? It is now, hey bitch, can I go to the mall? Okay. And I know what you're thinking, that's gonna be really hard to pull off, to change the world to where everybody is calling their mom bitch. I have a master plan. I'm gonna start with my children. Think about it, you know, right? Teach them young, it'll stick. Well, think about his life from then on. Things are gonna change drastically. You know, it's not gonna be, you know, say daddy, say daddy, say bitch, say bitch, bitch. Like, you know, that's family moments, that's what we want. All right, let's speed up the process. He's a little older now. He's like, Dad, can I go out to the mall? No, I don't know, ask your bitch. Now, in all fairness, I have to lead by example. I'm the father. We'll flash forward a little further. Now, our classic songs that we have today that are going to be the oldies, like Metallica's Ain't My Bitch, isn't exactly going to be as powerful. Ain't My Mom. Or Move Bitch, Get Out the Way. Move Mom. The kid's going to think our generation was kind of soft. You know? Or, you know, let's go a little more further. Someone like, you don't like this? You're going to love this. Someone like Otter's age and Mark's age, friends. Like, bro, is that your bitch? Like, yeah, that's a fine ass bitch. I'm talking about my bitch like that. Bro, that's a bilf. But you got it. That's awesome. I love it. All right, guys. I'm Tony. You guys are gonna have some great time tonight. Thank you.
All right, guys. Give it up again for Tony. Just so you guys know, we do have a donation jar up here that will go towards the comedians at the end of the night. So, since it's a free show,
Give us your money, whore!
$1. Not gonna kill you. He's over there. Why are you screaming at him?
The monkeys have danced! Now give us the thing in your pants!
Did you just blow on the microphone like it's dice? He just walked up to the stage and went, oh! It's by far one of the strangest things I've ever seen. Hey! That's a first. I would like to welcome up to the stage our next comedian. Put your hands together for Ray Spires. I was totally taking a piss. I thought I had one more comedian to go. Thank you guys all for coming out tonight. I appreciate it. I drive for a living and I travel south quite often. And there's something I learned about the South is it fucking sucks. I cannot stand. You know, the South itself is pretty. I can't. What did you just say? All I heard was dickhead. Huh? She must be from the South. She sounds dumb. I'll let that simmer for a second. I can't stand Southerners, man, I can't fucking stand them. Like this bitch over here. I really can't. I can't stand them. Everybody sounds like Forrest Gump in the South. They really do. Everybody's like, Bubba is my best good friend. And they're like, I don't give a shit about Bubba. I hope he fucking dies. I was in a Subway, and I'm standing behind this guy, and I'm waiting for him to order his sandwich. 10 minutes goes by, and he finally orders, which 10 minutes is a little excessive, let's be honest. But he's from Paducah, Kentucky. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have much on his schedule. So he finally orders a sandwich. He's like, oh yeah, can I get one of them there bologna sandwiches? She's like, oh, you want bologna? He's like, yeah, if I could get the bologna sandwich, that would be great. I'm standing behind this guy like, what the fuck is bologna? Is that some like exotic meat I've never heard of before? Like, bologna. And then she starts taking out slices of bologna. Like, you've got to be shitting me. I just waited in line for 10 minutes for a cold cut. 6-year-olds get the cold cut. That's what the 6-year-olds get. But let's be honest. This guy and the 6-year-old probably have the same mental capacity. Standing there like, I like bologna. Me too. Can we go kill a deer? You know, it's weird. Rednecks are like really proud. They're proud to be... I'm sorry, hold on. I want to hear what this guy has to say.
Horse cock and cheese.
That was the perfect timing for that. That was the perfect timing for that. I'm sorry, sir. What did you eat yesterday? Horse cock and cheese. What? Man, I really got in a good one on that. No, I'm not giving you the mic. Do you live close to here? Walk home. Cool. Jesus Christ, this whole fucking time. Talking. Everybody's fucking struggling through it. Huh? What?
Tommy,
Huh?
that's what you're eating.
Man, that is the best comeback I've ever fucking heard. That's like a 3rd grade comeback. No, I didn't. You did.
Good one, Tommy.
See, now you ain't more than just me. Like, this dude is like making fun of you as much as I am. It's like, do you realize how much you're hated right now? I'm just curious. Do you know? I'm just curious.
I spent 20 years in the Marine Corps.
Yeah? Are you from the South too?
I was born in this town. Where were you born?
I'm trying to get there, man, but I have people heckling me. So I kind of want to put them in their place so they shut their fucking mouths. So, anyways, back to my story. Thank you, I appreciate it. I don't know what it is about rednecks, but they're really proud to be poor. They're all from low-income areas, and they're proud to be poor. They're like, I come from a town with 200 people in it. The nearest gas station's 20 miles east. Like, that sounds really fucking depressing. I wouldn't change it for the world. Really? You live in a double-wide trailer in the middle of a fucking cornfield. Are you sure you don't have any regrets?
Fucking A.
Are you from Paducah, Kentucky? Is that where you're from? You served 20 years in the Marine Corps. I can certainly tell you're a meathead. Holy shit. Oh, it's comedy. Relax.
Go there, the Marine.
Am I supposed to respect the person that's not being respectable?
You're mean!
I'm mean?
You're mean!
Hey, what do you think comedy is? Do you think that I just stand up here and fucking get paid pennies to fucking shit into a microphone? No. What do you mean I'm mean?
Keep working at Stanley's. Yeah.
I think Stanley's a stand-up guy. I like Stanley. Actually, let's everybody give a round of applause to Stanley. Absolutely. Thank you.
Everybody here.
Hey, are you driving home? Fuck, I wish you were. God damn it. Fuck, I was really hoping that he was, you know?
Everybody pull down here while you're staring. What?
Nobody knows what he's saying. He doesn't even know what he's saying. The enemy is Stanley. So anyways, I'm gonna try to get back to my story, and I'm gonna let you simmer. So I won't make fun of you if you just be quiet. That's all I ask. This is my time now. You wanna come on Wednesday, you can do your fucking stupid stand-up. That's fine, but it's my time now. Thank you. So anyways, wow, this is a weird like feeling that I got going on right now. This is crazy. I like this kind of, it's like a weird stew that I've been brewing for the past 5 fucking minutes.
Yeah!
Oh, man. So anyways. The beard, no, it's certainly me. Assholes are speaking, that's my problem. Me and my girlfriend, we've been dating for 3.5 years now. 3.5 years. Thank you for the 2 hand claps, I appreciate that. 3.5 years. 3.5 years that she just caught me jerking off. I'd say it was a pretty good run. Now she called me and she's like, we need to talk. And I'm like, alright, what's up? She's like, I'll talk to you when you get home. And she hangs up the phone, so I'm standing there like, alright, so I hang up my cell phone, and apparently my cell phone is still connected to a landline. So I hang it up like this. And I get home, and I have a feeling that I've had before. I'm about to walk into the door, and it's that feeling where you get an F on a report card, and you gotta get it signed by your dad. Like you're just like, and then you walk into the door, you're like, I just gotta fucking face it, face the demons. And I walk into my bedroom, my girlfriend's holding my tablet, and right away I know it's porn, because that's the only thing I do on my tablet. And she's holding it up, and it's my browsing history. Now, my browsing history just says, YouPorn, RedTube, YouPorn, Facebook. I added Facebook on there because sometimes I like to jerk off people's profile pictures. You can add me if you'd like. So she says, what is this? And I'm like, that's pornography. That's when 2 people get together and they fuck for money. She's like, I know what porn is, Ray. Why are you looking at it? And I kind of get defensive. I'm about to get super defensive and take a defensive stance and just punch this dude right in the fucking stomach. Hopefully it'll knock the wind out of him and he'll shut the fuck up. I know you're a Marine, and I will say, you might be able to kick my ass, but I can kick and run. I'm pretty fucking quick. Anyways. Fuck, I don't even know what the fuck I was saying. Thank you guys, I appreciate that. You guys rock. So my girlfriend, she says, why are you looking at it? I say to her, I kind of get defensive. I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes it feels good to rub my own fucking dick. It's as simple as that. Maybe if you get off my back and you get on my dick, we wouldn't be having this fucking conversation. You know? And then she said to me, Ray, we fucked last night and you're jerking off to porn this morning at 6:30 before you left for work. I'm like, alright, that's a valid argument. But the thing is, what women don't understand is the fact that we could fuck, and an hour later you say, hey, I'm gonna run to the bank. And in my head, I'm like, alright, the bank's 3 minutes away. That's 6 minutes there and back. Plus the 3-minute deposit, I got 9 minutes to vigorously beat the shit out of myself. That's man math right there. That's what that is, that's man math. You know, but 2 of the videos were Asian porn videos. And now my girlfriend thinks I have an Asian fetish. Now, it was American Asian. There's a difference than actual Asian porn. Actual Asian porn is 2 hairy-ass Asians fucking. And they're so hairy that you actually can't see insertion. It just looks like 2 hairballs fighting. And the Asian is always making the same noise. She's just, I. It's fucking awful. It's terrible. I don't have an Asian fetish, but my girlfriend just doesn't get it. So I was walking down the street one day, and a good-looking Asian walks by me. Asian woman. I'm not gay. Or I might be. You never fucking know with me. An nice-looking Asian woman walks by me, and my girlfriend looks at me. She's like, what, you want to fuck her? I'm like, Beth, kinda. But I'm not going to. So would you just chill the fuck out? Every guy in this room would fuck 90% of the women in this room. That is a statistic that I just made up, but I bet it's fucking true. There's at least one guy in this room that has fucked a jar of peanut butter. Guaranteed. Guaranteed at least one. Yeah, it was me. I have no shame, I don't give a shit. Fucking any woman. Fat, skinny, short, tall, emo, they're better than a jar of peanut butter. Guaranteed. Now I want to stop the show for a minute to let you guys know that my mother is in the crowd. And if you thought that joke was awkward for you, you have no fucking idea. My mom's gonna be at home making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and then just lose her appetite thinking of my wiener just... Oh, man.
No need basketball.
You know, you'd think after like 8 tries and just total bombs, he'd fucking stop. But I can see in his eyes he's blacked out. He's not going to remember this tomorrow morning. So he's just going for gold, you know? He's like, I'm a Marine. I never quit. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm sick of the internet. I'm sick of everybody going on the internet and saying, hey, I got some shit wrong with me. Let me go on WebMD. Hey, I think I have herpes. Let me go on www.doihaveherpes.com. You know, everybody goes on the internet to self-diagnose whatever problem they have, and I'm sick of it. I used to work at Wendy's, and this guy burnt his arm. He burned his arm really, really fucking bad. And he goes, God damn it. Man, I just want to I'm going to pretend like I'm talking to you, and we'll see how long it takes them to realize that I'm actually talking about them. Have they looked at me yet? Man, they have no fucking idea. Holy shit. No, man, they're both blacked the fuck out. You guys are witnessing a blacked out conversation right now. Neither one of them are going to remember this. They have no idea I'm talking about them right now. This is awesome. This is happening right now. This is fucking amazing. So anyways, they just realized that I'm talking about them, so I'm going to try and get back to what I was saying. Let's see what they're talking about, actually. I was just curious. I want to know what you guys are talking about. I was just curious. Yeah, that's the NSA. Okay, so anyways, this guy burns the shit out of his arm at Wendy's. And he's all about, you know, the internet. He just goes on the internet, he figures out his fucking problems. He burns the shit out of himself, and he's like, ah, fuck. I'm like, dude, are you alright? He's like, yeah, I'm fine. Give me the mustard. I'm like, what? He's like, give me the mustard. I burnt my arm. I read on the internet you squeeze mustard on a burn. It helps it. I read that shit on the internet. I'm like, dude, your arm isn't a fucking cheeseburger. You want some pickles and onions to go with that shit? What the fuck do you mean, put mustard on it? Oh, God. That's Don, over there. That's Don. It's actually my uncle. I love him to death, but god damn it. Everything he's in is, I swear to God, he's my uncle. I love him to death, but fucking A, man. Ah, fuck. No, you know, I was watching the show Doctors recently, and on the show Doctors, they talk about shit that you already know. It's a worthless show, it really is. They're like, alright, today we're going to talk about showering. You're going to wash your head from top to bottom. You're going to start with your head, work with your toes. Now, who starts with their ass and works to their face? I honestly want to know. Are there people out there just like vigorously scrubbing their asshole and then just working straight to the face? Does that happen? Other than Mike Burns. Mike Burns apparently does that. Oh, man. I drive for a living, like I said, and I was on the road, and it was Thursday, which means the night before was Wing Night Wednesday at Pizza Hut. So I ate about 20 buffalo wings. And on my travels, I was on the verge of shitting my pants. So I stop at a gas station, and the bathroom... Shh. Do you guys hear that? Whoa, hold on. Hey, whoa. Hey, do you guys hear that? Shh. Do you guys hear that? That's the sound you guys are supposed to make. Do you guys hear that? Do you guys hear that noise? That is what you're supposed to sound like. I don't know if you guys know that, but thank you. Oh, I got 2 claps out of that. That's all I was hoping for. At least 2. So anyways, I'm driving. I'm on the verge of shitting my pants.
So you got the clap.
That's where I was at, I think, right? Just shitting my pants. So I go to this gas station. I notice that the gas station bathroom is outdoors. It's an outdoor bathroom. You gotta get the key. You gotta get the key to get into that bathroom. Now, connected to this key is a stick. There's always a stick connected to this key. And that stick I want to talk about for a second. Every trucker that's ever been in this bathroom has just been shitting and scratching all the pimples off of his back with this fucking stick. You don't want to touch that fucking stick because you will get herpes. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. So I go in to get the key and the disease-infested stick. And she hands me a key, but connected to the key isn't a stick, it's a